gentlemen, boys and girls, damn, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm gonna start today's day off by trying to stunt real hard. Open a fresh pair of Dragon Spec sunglasses. Yes, sir. Just remember, you can go to thedragonspec.com, pick up a sweet pair of glasses that not only comes with a carrying case, a nice cleaning rag, but also you can choose between black and clear. Now, just an FYI, the black ones look really nice, fit really nice. They're both polarized, but the clear ones are actually a little darker, so that if when you're out at track days or out in the mountains or out in a super bright environment, it can basically give you the ability to see. I know that's kind of weird to some people, but I really thought about the functionality of the glasses, and that's why I offer two kinds of pair of glasses. And I've had a lot of compliments, a lot of feedback on how people love the clear glasses, because they really do provide that extra protection. You know, in the middle of the day and the sun is just bouncing off of all the concrete and everything, they give you a better protection as far as being able to see, because they're a little bit darker. But today we're gonna rock my black pair because it is such a beautiful day outside. So I'm going to have to explain some things, and I screwed up.
Well, the rear toe's actually in the ground.
All right, so I've been driving the car, and I'm going to be honest with you. So here's the thing. I love these wheels, but I don't like these wheels on this car, to be 100%. I just had it aligned, and the car just doesn't feel the way that I need it to. It just, the steering is just not what I want. You can, I don't know if you could hear that, but there's a bit of the popping. That's just from the rear sway bar. Sorry. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go with a different route on wheels and tire setup, to be 100% honest with you. And I've been doing some other research about some things. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted about that. If you notice, we got some wheels here, 15s with some Falconizinis, RT660s, the tires I want. And we're gonna sit down and explain all this. So I need to get these onto the DA. Long story short, Regas were just too big for the car. We're just gonna put those to the side for now. And I realized that 15-inch wheel is going to do this car much better, especially for what I want to do with it. With the specific offset, these wheels are the right choice, I think. Centering ring. So I've been working myself to death. I'm driving to get an alignment, and already it is night and day perfection. The car feels right as far as like the wheel size, wheel and tire size. It feels good. So I'm on my way. I'm gonna go get an alignment, make sure everything's nice and straight with this setup, and go from there. We're gonna see if we can't pull out as much camber as we can in the rear The front, I just kind of left. So, you know, it is what it is. So we're just going to go ahead and get in alignment, just see how she does. But already I can tell it's night and day difference. The car feels right. Now clearly we have another set of wheels and tires on the car. What do we have here? 15 by 7 plus 38. Rotogrids, a nice cheap set of wheels with Falcon Azzinis, RT660s. The car is actually feeling correct, driving correct, steering correct, gripping correctly, and it is feeling finally phenomenal. The problem with the Regamasters, they are beautiful wheels. I'm going to put them up, save them for something else, was the fact that not only was I running an excessive amount of camber with those wheels and tires, but I was also still rubbing on hard cornering. After I got it aligned and set up and everything like that, the car did not feel good. It did not drive better. It really felt like I had to put the power steering back on it. Right now, it feels absolutely perfect when I drive it around and take corners with it. I know it's kind of silly, hey, I didn't go with some real wheels this time, but the fact is I love the Regamasters. They're nice and wonderful, but I just figured, hey, I'm going to be beating up a set of wheels anyway, driving them around and just kind of getting them, you know, beat up. So I wanted something that I could just not care about, because if I were going to curb those wheels, I'd be heartbroken and absolutely devastated. So I went ahead and just picked up another set of wheels and tires, and I've got the right set of tires that I want with the car. I was going to have to change tires with the Regamasters as it was, but I decided instead of doing that, I'm just going to get a whole nother set of wheels and tires. It does put the gears kind of where I want them. I just realized that by wanting 16s, I was wrong. I've realized that this is the right fitment for the car and the right setup for the car. I think I'm going to have one more alignment done and go from there, and then I believe it'll be 100% ready to take to the Dragon, other than maybe I think I might swap the front pads out for some Hawk pads, just because. Other than that, the car is driving amazing, running amazing, and we need to go get a tune, and we will be fully ready to take this thing on the tail of the Dragon here in a couple of months. There's only 2 months left with the before the Tail of the Dragon event is coming up, October 8th and 9th. Be there, Classic Hondas on the Dragon. You can find the information on Facebook, locations of where it's going to be, and all that stuff. So a whole lot of people are coming. So see if you can make it out to that event. With all of that being said, today's topic of what I really want to talk about is a short little topic, because it does pertain to, you know, the Tail of the Dragon, and it is sort of a controversial topic. A lot of people get really upset when I, you know, talk about this or whatever. I've seen videos online, people driving on roads like Tail of the Dragon or even Tail of the Dragon, and they do what is you would call the true sin of being on that road, which is crossing the yellow line. I'm here to tell you guys, don't do it. Now, I've gotten a lot of flack because in the past I've sort of argued people down on like Facebook and other groups where, hey, when you're driving on these roads and especially if you're videoing it, don't cross the yellow lines. Now, what's the problem with crossing the yellow lines? Well, number one, you are driving and you're going into someone else's lane. But the other real problem with that is what you're doing is you're trying to prove that your car will go fast on this road, but you're not doing that at all. You're proving that your car will go fast in a straighter line. The issue becomes, all of the sudden, because you're not obeying the line and you're crossing the yellow line, what's happening is you are now running a higher speed than your car is actually able to handle the road. So when you actually come up to a corner where you really absolutely have to hug it and you're doing too much speed, you will essentially slide or not have enough brakes or not have enough tires to control the car and make sure you can do the turns properly. With that being said, I'm going to keep that short and sweet. Don't cross the yellow line. If you're coming to the Tail of Dragon event, remember, stab your brakes, get off of them quickly, do not ride them, do not accelerate hard and slam on the brakes, accelerate hard, slam on the brakes, because that's really bad for your brakes and you will boil that brake fluid and also warp your rotors and your brakes will wear out really quickly. So don't do that. A couple of tips of the day. So that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Let's take a ride. So just for fun, on my gauge cluster, I painted the needles yellow. Such a gorgeous, beautiful day out today. We're just kind of going through a neighborhood that's under construction. In a couple of weeks or months, all this will be filled with homes, and we won't be able to ride around in it. I love this little neighborhood. I don't really go speeding through it or anything like that. I just like coming here because it's quiet. I can take photos and stuff. So if you notice, a lot of my thumbnails and things come from this little spot up here. But it's just absolute gorgeous day. This is one of the things I love about Florida, blue skies. You know, it is brutally hot in the summer, I'll say that. It can get quite miserable as far as the heat, but this is the main reason for keeping air conditioning in the car. Also, I have an announcement. If you stayed in the video this long, if you've watched it this far, I'm gonna give a special announcement here that I've been keeping quiet, had it on the back burner. There's another project car coming to the channel pretty soon. I hope to get it here before the Dragon. That's all I'll say. There's another project coming to the channel. Yesterday we washed the car up, got it all nice and clean. Yeah, this video is kind of all over the place a little bit, but I definitely want to give a big shout out to sponsor JDI. But what was awesome yesterday was I was able to kind of wash the car, take it out to, you know, a neighboring town a little farther away, park the car in a little downtown area, you know, go have lunch, have a good day with my daughter. And at no point in time was I scared or worried that my car was going to get stolen or taken or anything like that because of I have the Ghost Lock. I know I probably don't, you know, talk about it much about how amazing the Ghost Lock is, you know, because I took it, I parked it, and I was able to see exactly where it was and monitor that the car was off. I could have put a temporary geofence around it, but I didn't really need to do that because, you know, we were just out having a good day, taking a drive, stopped somewhere for lunch. But the JDI Ghost Lock allows me to track the car, and it'll notify me if it moves or starts up or anything like that. So I can't thank those guys enough for giving me peace of mind. At the end of the day, it's a product, it's an insurance policy that is really amazing, but at the end of the day, it gives you peace of mind where, you know, I was not worried that the car was going to be taken. It was just so nice to be able to pull up my phone and just see it was sitting exactly where I parked it and wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, so hit up jordandistributors.com if you're looking for, you know, those security features like the Ghost Lock or the main relay conversion with kill switch, the push start, and not only the Ghost Box as well. You know, it's a peace of mind factor that you just can't put a price tag on. Also, shout out to Resto Tuner. Check out restotuner.com if you're looking for any decals or underhood decals, taillight gaskets, fresh zinc bolts. Check out Resto Tuner as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's kind of random and all over the place. See you in the next one. Peace.